Hello everyone, so today I'm going to rank the Inheritance Games saga in order, from book 1 to the grandest games. Let's begin. First, I'm going to begin by ordering these from my favorite to least favorite. So, my favorite Games Untold, that's followed by the Hawthorne Legacy, then the Final Gambit, then the Inheritance Games, and the Brothers Hawthorne and the grandest game are at a tie. Now I'm going to begin by rating each book and then giving an explanation. This is a 4.9 out of 5. This book is amazing. Sometimes I felt like I just lost myself in the words. So like the story is a little lengthy, so that could be worked on. But this is like a very minor improvement because otherwise I love this book. This has everything: mystery, a thriller. It even includes like fun snippets of just fun and not like any proper mystery. And it just makes this book very interesting, so that's why this is one of my favorites. And in fact, this like genre in this book in particular is very unlike me, but I still love this book, so I would definitely recommend this one. Then the Hawthorne Legacy, once again amazing book, 4.7 out of 5, or you could say 4.8 out of 5. This book is also amazing. The plot, the character development, everything is there. There were some scenes which I didn't like though. The ending was personally my favorite in this book. Like just like those middle paragraphs after, I won't give anything away, but like the ending half of the book, I love this book and I would definitely recommend it. The only reason I may have given this like a little lower score is because if I compare this to Games Untold, it isn't as good. But it's still one of the best books, especially if I don't consider the additional guide, it is the best book. Then the Final Gambit. So I know that there are lots of mixed reviews about this book as people don't like the ending that much, and people would prefer the original Inheritance Games over this. But personally, I find the Final Gambit better and I would give it a 4.6 out of 5. Because the plot in this one is also really good, and the starting scene just brings a smile on your face. However, the reason why I gave it a 4.6 is because first of all, the ending could be better. Then there's this character Eve in the book. If you've read the first few books, you'll understand what I mean. I just feel like Eve looking exactly like Emily wasn't the best storyline. Like the whole thing about Emily is just not the best thing. Then the Inheritance Games, I would give that to 4.5. Once again, the book was amazing. The plot, it really made me get interested into the series. Although the second book was the book in which I was more interested in and wanted to continue the series with. But even the first one was good. The only thing, the characters could be developed a little better. And like the whole Emily trauma thing wasn't that good. So if you read it, you'll understand what I mean. Then Brothers Hawthorne, once again, good book. 4.3 because I got lost in between and it was a little boring to read. Jameson's point of view was very interesting. Grayson's point of view was nice, but it could get boring from time to time. So I just like found myself running on the lines, rereading some over and over again, and like not wanting to read in between. Otherwise, even this book was very interesting. Then the grandest games, same rating. The first of all, one negative point about this book is like we're so used to the original characters by this point that it's kind of sad moving on to the new ones. I love the new characters, Gigi, Rohan, everyone, but they're kind of like a readaptation of the previous characters. So that could be worked on. Otherwise, this book is very nice. The clues, it's actually fun for us to decipher as well, and even the mystery. Just one thing in this one as well, this one also got a little tedious because I didn't want to read it due to having new characters, and the starting was a little boring. In the middle it gets interesting, but it's just like the whole book didn't uplift me as much as the Hawthorne Legacy or Games Untold did. Otherwise, even this book is amazing and I would recommend the whole series. It's definitely a must read. Bye!